Hi all. Today I want to introduce you to a unique travelogue. So this book's name is called Borderlands and it's written by Pradeep Damodaran. Pradeep Damodaran is a journalist by profession and he wrote this book after taking a break from his profession for over a year and traveled to the places which he has described in detail in this book. So this is not your run-of-the-mill travelogue which you would choose to plan your next vacation. And the places he has visited never will feature in the itinerary of any sane traveler. Because as the name indicates, it's borderlands. Borderlands means places which share borders with our immediate neighbors. So which means that all these places have some things in common. And these things are not good things. And these places suffer from issues like cross-border terrorism. There is militancy, issues with militancy within the state. And the common issues which we face in India are at the extremes in these places, like the lack of proper infrastructure, proper schools, proper medical facilities, proper roads. There are lack of any proper industries, lack of employment. And these things, because of these things, usually we would not expect people to still live in these places. But still, it's surprising that some people still live there and they cling to the hope that these places, the issues would be resolved and things would get better in the future. Pradeep Damodaran have taken this adventure. It's actually an adventure trip, if we can say so, because he has taken a lot of risks to travel to these places because these places lack any basic facilities for a normal traveler. You don't have proper accommodations, there are no proper transportation facilities, and there is always military presence in most of these places, which means that there is always security issues. And because of that, still he has taken those risks and he traveled to these places despite all these issues. And what he has collated in this book are unique experiences which we won't get in any other travelogue, because it's very interesting read. It gives a very intimate picture of the people who live in these far off places, who are largely forgotten by the mainstream populace as well as the government, and they constantly live in this kind of an existential crisis, which means that they kind of belong either both, mostly in India as well as in the neighboring countries. They have that kind of connection to both these countries, which means that they kind of live in an existential limbo. And these issues have been beautifully captured in this book. I was very much interested in reading his account of travel to Tawang in the northeast, as well as his visit to Dhanushkodi, which was actually ravaged by a natural calamity a couple of years ago, and how people are still coping with that tragedy after all these years. And each and every chapter of this book is a very interesting read. And if you're an avid traveler or would like to travel to interesting places, and it gives you an experience of having traveled to these places without even leaving your room. It's that detailed, and I would highly recommend this book to each of my subscribers. Thank you.